Chosen vessels, what's the deal? Shout out to the galactic family. All right, I need every chosen vessel to hit the like button, hit the share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to all the new members. Welcome to the galactic family. Let's go. We in here. All right, let's do this. Once you come to this level of awareness, you will realize just how much your point of view of others affects them and you. Your point of view affects other people other than yourself. Your point of view affects other people other than yourself. When you feel a certain way towards a certain type of person, then that person is going to act towards you in the way that you feel towards them. So if you don't like somebody, it's only going to make it worse. If somebody makes you have hate towards them, if somebody is able to get underneath your skin, then how you feel about them is going to affect them and you. When you feel negatively towards others and you say, man, this person is that, this person is this, I can't stand so and so, everything negatively that you are saying about them, you're also saying about yourself. And that's how the devil will get you, because what you say about others, when you say bad, harmful, negative things, so and so is a this, so and so is a that. You can't escape saying something without someone else, without saying it about yourself. So when people have negative things to say towards you, when people have negative attitude towards you, when people act out in a behavior that is of a hater, all right, when people's behavior is that of a hater, you could be unaffected. But if you continue to be like, man, that person's a hater, that's going to affect them and you. You're going to hate them. They're going to continue to hate you. The more you call a person a hater, you ever realize that you don't like them? The more you call somebody a hater, the more hate you're going to have fueled for this person. When you see him, you're going to be ready to fight. They look at you the wrong way, you're going to be upset. They step on your shoe, you're going to be ready to pop off. Because you already have a negative mindset towards this person and possibly some ill will towards this person. But once you come to this level of awareness, you will see just how much your point of view affects others. All right? That's why the Bible says, judge ye not. All right? Where there is no judgment, there is no suffering. When you don't judge others, you don't suffer. Somebody could get in your way. Somebody could block your way. Somebody could make it hard for you to get to where you're trying to go. Bully. Ooh. The more you have hate towards them, all right, the more you are angry towards them, the more you try to avoid this person, the more you look at this person in a bad light, seeing this person as a terrible individual, the worse they're going to get. The worse they're going to get. And it's all through the power of your mind. You're making them even worse when you can't just accept them for who they are. Try to return good and love for negative. And that's the level of awareness that you have to come to. One of them. You have to return good for bad. Because that is Jesus right there. You have to, they did everything to Jesus. Father. All right. Jesus didn't let them get to his mind. They could attack his flesh. They could attack his spirit. They couldn't get to his mind. His mind was able to regain governance over his body and his spirit. All right. They tried to trap him. He rose. Where Jesus at? Body gone. He picked up his bed and he walked. All right. He rolled the stone away. I'm not sure if he had to help Archangel Michael or not, but the stone got rolled away. They tried to trap Jesus. He said, man, he said, y'all can't trap me. All right. You free my mind, and my behind will follow. Jesus was about a mind. Jesus was always about freeing others' minds, freeing his mind. Jesus, his whole message was free your mind. You have to free your mind. That's what the Bible is for. It's a guide, it's instruction for you to free your mind, for you to have peace, for you to live in a peaceful way towards others, so that way you could manifest your realities. All right, people sleep on the Bible because of how religion, modern day religion, is being taught, and people aren't really getting the full depth and the understanding of the Bible. And pretty much a lot of people are confused. They like, what is this stuff? Ye hither this, and why sound like Shakespeare? Because he wrote it, but it is powerful and it's truthful. He wrote a version of it. All right, I'll get more into that in another video. But the Bible is very powerful. It's got a lot of powerful stuff in it. That's why they call it the good book. It makes you good. It makes you better. So once you come to the level of awareness that, you know what, if somebody's negative, if somebody's bad, I'm gonna return good for that. God is gonna be doing backflips. She gets it. He gets it. He getting closer to me. She getting closer to me. I knew he was my friend. I knew she was my friend. God is happy for you when you return good for evil, because he's like, ha ha ha, that's my child, Satan. Look at your children and look at my children. All right, who do you want to represent? And when people frustrate you, when people are rude and negative, you have to bring yourself back to your aims, your goals, your way of life. Who are you a child of, and who are they a child of? Don't view them, even them, view them as children of God, because at the end of the day, God is in control of everything. So if you view them as a devil, then you're going to get a devil out of them. So that's the trick. You can't, the whole trick is peace, happiness, love, harmony. You have to stay vibrating on those frequencies. You got to stay vibrating on the frequencies of love, peace, joy, and happiness. Otherwise, you're going to be destroying yourself. You're going to be tearing yourself up, troubling your mind. Okay? Enemies in your mind by wicked works. Okay? You are going to be troubling your mind. And the wicked works and the enemies in your mind, you put them there. You created them. People can be difficult, but you don't have to be difficult with them. You don't have to allow them to be difficult to you. A person could be a whole tornado. You could be unaffected. You could end up like Dorothy. They come swirl you around, it's only going to make you better. They come tornadoing around you, it's only going to take you to a higher dimension. Look at us. Look at God. All right? Look at God. It's only going to take you to a higher dimension of life, dealing with these people, and that's the game. That they try to descend you when you are suffering from lack of knowledge. But when you're not suffering from lack of knowledge, when you come to a level of awareness, you're able to raise your levels. But new levels, new devils. The higher you go, the lower they're going to try to bring you back down. Somebody's going to be up there like, wait a minute, what are you doing here on this level? You are beneath me. But you are not beneath the devil. The devil is beneath you. That is just a new level of life for you to conquer, for you to bestow more good upon yourself. And that level of life, that's for you. That's for you to just bestow more good upon yourself, and that level of life. Your mind is your mind is it. If you're looking for God, your mind is God. That's why they say the kingdom of God is within. You have to look within. God is all up in you. Our God is in your making. The infinite lies stretched, smiling in me, and the infinite lies stretched within me. The infinite lies within me, stretched in smiling repose. Third time's the charm, baby. The infinite lies within me, stretched in smiling repose. The infinite lies within me, stretched in smiling repose. You got to see God as yourself, because that's the only way you're going to experience him. You could look up at the stars. All you're gonna see is the midnight sky. God is within. Look within yourself. All right? Look within yourself. God is within. So when you look within yourself, that's the kingdom of God. Your temple is the kingdom of God. All right. So once you come to the level of awareness, just how much your point of view affects them and you have to, that's why even if a person is a devil, even if they're a devil, look for the God in them. Everybody's got a little bit of good in them. Everybody's got a little bit of evil in them. Nothing is good, nothing is bad. Thinking makes it so. All right? Come to the level of awareness. Come to the level of awareness that these people have no power over your life. They're everyday people just like you. Look for the God in them. Look for the good in them. And they won't be able to affect you negatively as much. And if they do, you'll be able to look past it because you'll be focused on that. I see what you're trying to do, but I'm in heaven. I'm only looking for heaven. I'm only looking for God. I'm only looking for good. And we have to reprogram our mind. It takes practice. It takes work. We have to reprogram our mind. This is something that we have to do every single day. All right, the videos that I make is not something that you just watch one time and move on. Put it on repeat, put it on replay, come back to it, fix your mind, fix yourself, fix your life, fix your reality. And I guarantee if you fix you and how you look at other people will just fall in line and fix themselves. You'd be like, damn, it's peaceful around here. You'd be like, whoa, bring on the peace instead of bring on the pain and misery. All right? You don't want any no more drama in my life. You don't want any more drama in your life. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to do it to y'all. You don't want any more drama in your life. All right? So come to the level of awareness that people have no power over you in your life. Come to the level of awareness that how you feel about others, that's how they're going to interact with you. What you see is what you get. You look for the God in someone, that's what you're gonna get out of them. You keep calling so-and-so all these foul, evil, mean names, and no matter how this person is, if you keep seeing them in the way that the devil, your devils, are trying to get you to look at that person, then you're going to get more of a devil out of that person. You're going to experience the devilish sides of that person. But the devil will try, your devils will try to use you and your own lack of knowledge to get you to look at this person without seeing the God in them. They want you to look at the negative, and your mind will do. They just crossed your boundary, right? What are you gonna do about it? How you feel about that? Ooh, they just did something you don't like. Look, there they go. They're them people that been bothering you all the time. Focus on them. The devil, he wants you to keep feeding him. He's hungry. He's bloodthirsty. He comes to eat, kill, steal, devour, and destroy. He wants to devour your peace of mind. He wants to keep you on a lower frequency. He want to keep you at a low vibration so that way he could control you. He could reign dominant over your life, bring other negative entities into your life and attack you through them and attack you through yourself. So don't listen to negativity. Don't listen to your mind when it's like you can't do something. Don't listen to your mind when it tells you so-and-so ain't no good. That person may not be no good. You may need to stay away from that person. You may need to keep your distance, but just so you can feel better about yourself. And even though when you're not, we about to break it down. Even when you're not around these people, you won't be drawing more people to you like them, because you could be 50 miles away from the people that you don't like. If you hold on to that negative energy of what they did and what they did to you and how you don't like them, you're gonna find new people to pop up and manifest in your reality to treat you the exact same flipping way. Work on your mind, and you have to pray. Whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're having issues with, as soon as you wake up in the morning and before you go to sleep at night, program your mind for a solution. Program your mind for the answer. Program your mind for the new reality and the new life that you see yourself living. Program your mind for the reality that you want, and that's what you're going to get. All right, people can be difficult and evil and mean yesterday, but if you go to sleep seeing a change in them, if you go to sleep not viewing them that way, if you go to sleep seeing yourself waking up in the morning, having a positive interaction with this person and seeing them being the person that you would want them to be, how you would want them to act, then the universe is going to slowly but surely begin to work on this person. And even if they don't change, you will be able to still see the good in them to where it won't affect you. but most likely there's going to be a positive change. Piece of hair fell on my arm. It's creepy. You're going to feel a positive change in them, and you're going to notice a change in them. You're going to notice that they're not able to affect you like they used to. All right, you're going to notice that, yo, I have my power back. You were giving people too much power to begin with. You were giving them a false sense of power. You were looking at them as stronger than yourself. You were looking at them as more powerful than yourself. You were seeing them as this great big Goliath devil. And you were seeing it yourself as a David with no faith, no rock. And then that rock was more than just that rock. That rock was David's belief in himself. That rock was David's his faith in God. That rock was his faith in himself. God said, "Don't fear. I am with you." All right, so David went out there with a slingshot. Boom. Wasn't none but God. Was the God in him. Took that enemy down. And you take your enemies down when you have your rock of faith. When you have your rock of faith that, you know what? What I see is what I get. If I look at people in a positive light, I'm going to get some positive light out of them. If I keep seeing the negative in people and keep expecting, waking up, going to sleep, not working on my mind, not expecting or thinking different, not praying for different. Even if you do pray for different, you can't expect people to still be the same and expect that prayer to work, because it's not. You have to change how you feel about others, change how you feel about life, change your perspective, change your perception, and things will change in your life. People will treat you different. People will be more positively around you. Your interactions will be more positive. You will have less stress in your life, and you will be a more happy, joyous, and positive person. You'll be able to do more, be more, and have more, because you're not solely focused on bad. Bad things happen. Life is not all 100% good. There's opposition. Sometimes life happens, but life happens better when you have knowledge. Life happens better when you know certain things. It's like money. When you get into a bad situation, if you don't have any money, you may feel screwed. But once some money comes in and you get some money flowing, you're back to normal. You're good. But it's the same thing. If you feel like you have a problem and you feel like you're not going to be able to fix it or overcome it, if you didn't have the right money in your mind in the form of an idea or knowledge or the currency of information, you don't have the right information, you can't apply the right knowledge to your life to where you can have a positive impact on yourself or others. That's why it's important. That's why I always advocate for self-improvement. If you want to see change in your life, you have to keep working on yourself, so that way you can bring about a positive change. You could be the positive change. People don't have to change. We have to change. People don't have to change. We have to change. We got to work on ourselves, so that way other people will automatically fall in line. When you work on yourself, you feel better about you, and you automatically feel better towards other people. And when people are difficult, the more you work on you, the less difficult they're going to be. When you see other people as you see yourself, would you want to view yourself, or would you want to say negative things about yourself? Would you want to talk bad about yourself? No. So talk, because you wouldn't want to get those negative things out of yourself. You wouldn't want to say I suck, because you're going to get some you're going to get some sucky energy out of you. You don't want to say you're terrible at this, or I'm not good at that, because that's what you're going to create that in your reality. But it works the same way with other people, not just with us. It works the same way with other people. And that's why you have to operate under the golden rule, which is you have to wish the best for others as you wish for yourself. See others as you see yourself. You wish the best for others, wish the best for yourself. That's going to heal you. That's going to revitalize you. That's going to make you better. It's going to make you stronger when you're able to repay good for evil. Ooh, it's going to burn them up. They're going to sit there and fester and implode. They're going to turn into a black hole. All right? They're going to turn into a black hole, because all that negative energy is going to stay built up in them and not you. But still, pray for the better. Pray for their embetterment. All right? Pray that they see the light, because you still have to wish the best for everybody else. I know I joke sometimes, and I know I upload videos to bring people to a more relaxed state, to where people can relieve stress. Man, I had a rough day at work. This video helps. Oh man, I felt like throwing somebody down a flight of stairs. Instead, I'm gonna just go to Druuill and watch this video and listen to what he got to say about it, because I know he understands. It's always better when you can find somebody who you know is going through what you're going through, who not only understands but overstands and can provide some positive feedback and a positive solution for you to grow. So that way you're just not stuck in the okay, you just talked to me about all this, but where's the answer at? Where's the solution? How do I fix it? That's why you watch Druuill. I hit you with the pro, I hit you with the con. I hit you with the con, I hit you with the pro. I hit you with the solution. I talk about the issue and I hit you with the solution. Bang! Solution. All right? Solution upside your head. Okay? Yeah, so oops. Solution upside your head. All right? So now that I done put the solution upside your head, I'm pretty sure a lot of people already know this, but it's reconditioning. It's good to recondition your mind in a positive way, because there's so much negative stuff out here. Just like a person goes to the gym, your mind is a gym within itself. The things you say to it, you're either working yourself out or you're either destroying yourself. You wouldn't hurt your body, right? You wouldn't hit yourself in the head with a brick. You wouldn't break your own nose. You wouldn't throw yourself down a flight of stairs. You wouldn't break your own arm. All right, not if you. I mean, hey, I don't know if there's some people out there that's into that. I don't know, but you wouldn't do that. A normal functioning person wouldn't do that to themselves. So why would you talk to yourself in the same manner, doing the same thing to yourself spiritually? Just like the Bible, when you read the Bible, if a person is possessed, that spirit is going to get cut. That demon is going to get cut. It's the same way. You cut yourself. You cut your spirit. When you say positive, when you say negative things to yourself, you're destroying who you are. All right, see yourself as that 5-year-old. Would you say anything mean to that 5-year-old version of you? Or if that 5-year-old version of you made a mistake, would you pick him or her up, hug him or her, and be like, it's all right, I got you back. You got this. You're going to be all right. That's how you have to view yourself and talk to yourself. Because when you talk to yourself bad, it's just like that ice analogy. You put the ice in the fridge, write something negative on it, it's not going to form the right proper crystals. You get a new body every 11 months, and it's built and comprised by what you say to it. When you cut yourself and you say all these negative things to yourself, I suck, I'm not good enough, today's terrible, your atoms and your molecules and your molecular structure and your nervous system and your bones and your cells and your organs, everything is made up of what you tell yourself. That's why it's good to tell yourself and speak to yourself in a positive light. See yourself in a positive light. See yourself as light, because that light will heal you. That light will outshine that darkness. One positive thought will get rid of 10,000 negative thoughts. One positive thought alone can get rid of 10,000 negative thoughts. So it's all about what you choose to do with your mind. That's why emotional maturity is important. All you gotta do is make a choice, but you have to be mature enough to leave the negativity alone. All right, and make a positive choice. These negative energies and fighting and frustration and negative thinking, you have to keep working on yourself, because after a while of being negative, your mind becomes addicted to the stress. Your mind becomes addicted to that chemical, that cortisol, that salt. Your mind becomes addicted to it. So what you have to do is you have to take a new neurological pathway in your mind instead of going down the same old pathways. All right, you're just going down the same old road. All right, someone's taking a new path. Someone's turning over a new leaf. When you look at a leaf, it looks like a brain. When you look at a leaf, it looks like your hand. When you look at your hand, when you look at a leaf, it looks like an ocean. It looks like a riverway, a bedway in the river, in the ocean. All this stuff, God is all one. God is magnificent. All right, when you turn over a new leaf, look at the leaf. You see the veins. You see the pathways for the oxygen and the chlorophyll to turn the leaf green. That's plant blood, chlorophyll. Chlorophyll goes into the leaf, turns it green. All right, so that same amount of those same pathways, right? are in your mind. So when you turn over a new leaf in your mind, when you go a new direction in your mind, it's more than people just saying like, I'm going down a different road or I'm turning over a new leaf. All these are old sayings. When you study and you learn, you'll be like, yo, these sayings are deeper than just the surface level of people saying them. But people back in the day who studied the stuff that I'm talking about in this video, they knew that. That's why they said those certain things. Might have even been code words. Might have even been code. But yo, turn over a new leaf in your mind, because your mind is just like a river. Your mind is just like a leaf. Your mind has pathways in it and roadways and mappings. So you have to map out your mind, map out your consciousness to go in the way you want it to go. When you work on yourself, when you come to a level of awareness, you will realize just how much your point of view affects them and you. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. Shout out to the Chosen Vessels. All right. Shout out to the Galactic family. Shout out to all the new members. I see y'all out there. Shout out to the new subscribers. Okay. Subscribing it up, sharing it up, liking it up. And I appreciate it. I'll see everybody in the next video. This has been another DruTube special. Shout out to the Chosen Vessels. We out. DruTube out.